For those who can hear me, the power did go out in the building. Of course, right at the end of Game 5, Vanderbilt had locked up Game 5. I'm sorry, Game 4, I beg your pardon. Well, that was talk about unexpected.
Which means it's going to take us a little bit of time. Hold on a second. You have to understand the circumstances. More than likely, there was a car accident on Archer, which knocks the power out when the power pole gets hit. This was out of our hands. If you could please have some patience with us as we take care of this one pair at a time, if need be. No starting until we get all bowling balls cleared. We also want to check the scoring system.
This is Nicole, our official, providing some instructions for players and coaches. Talking about the possibility of having to manually return the bowling balls. Scoring is going to take place, but everyone cannot begin until bowling balls are back. All right, so it looks like a good portion of the audience has returned. If you know somebody who was watching on YouTube, please tell them that we're back. Bowling will resume momentarily. The good news for Vanderbilt, they had just locked up Game 4. Jacksonville State was finishing up Game 4, and Annalise O'Brien had one more shot to handle. She had the 3-10 up. Well, I've been around some power outages in my day at bowling events, so certainly not the first time that has happened. I don't think it's ever happened in a championship match or setting. Dave says only in Illinois. Oh, man. Had to. All right, so we're just waiting. Again, they're going lane to lane, essentially pair to pair, making sure the bowling balls are returned manually first, if necessary. When the lanes come on, and if the balls don't come back, then obviously they know what they have to do. Awesome viewership from South Africa. Shout out to the, again, Vanderbilt Athletics YouTube channel and the reach. I appreciate you tuning in. Again, apologies for literally nothing that no one in this building could control. The power did go out. Scores are back up. There are some lanes on, but they're going pair to pair to make sure that all the bowling balls can be retrieved properly, along with safely.
What's up, chat? This is Sapphire No Fuente right now, where we experienced a little bit of a blackout. They think that somebody got hit the car accident. Somebody hit a pole. What's that pole called?
The power line?
The power line. They think somebody hit the power line, and it just blacked out. And they told us that we have to wait for the bowling balls. We either have to wait for Emil's looking at me right now. But Tita Sherilyn, Caitlin says hi. Tito Jojo.
Don and David Doomigan.
Uncle Dave, we say hi. We love you.
Uncle Chris.
Auntie Dawn, Mom.
I don't know if my mom's watching or not, but
Just in case Mom's watching, we love you.
Roderick Scott Miller.
Anyway, these are your favorite Vanderbilt Pinay girls. So, mabuhay! Oh, and just want to say hi to my dad. Hi to my mom. Love you guys.
can't see anything.
Where do you see? Can you tell if they're talking?
Hi, viewers.
Oh, hello, viewers.
Who's it? If you're watching, drop a hey in the chat right now.
Hey in the chat.
In the chat. Is it still on, Emil?
It's on. It like the captions are. They have there's captions on here.
Nobody's
That's kind of
dropping
sick.
in the chat.
Holy. Anyway.
Oh,
YouTube. We had to restart the live stream, right? Because the power went
Oh
out.
my gosh, we had to restart.
Yeah. Wow.
Wait, somebody said,
Oh.
Jess said you guys are ridiculous.
Hey, in the chat. You guys are. Oh, hello, Jess. Oh my gosh, Simone. What are you doing here?
We miss you.
Oh, hi, Christopher Nofuente.
Hi, Christopher Nofuente.
Man. Well, anyway, we are hoping to take this momentum from this last game and flip it our way. And, we're going to take advantage of this reset because I know we stay hot all the time. And, we're always ready. Hello. Greetings all. Hi, Scout. BBOO.
Hello, Christopher Nofuente.
Jess, what are you doing?
Jess, how's the dog? The new dog.
I know.
She's a cutie pie. Oh, hi, Chris. Pa. Hey, Pa. Make this comeback. Oh, we will.
Don't you worry. Make this
Oh, we're tapped in. We're tapped in. Thank you, Paula. Anyway,
Thank you, Simone.
dude, that's Simone.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that's crazy. Hi, Simone. I can't believe you're watching right now, Simone. This is crazy.
I'm still waiting to hear back from Jess.
Oh, Jess. Jess.
Why are you ignoring his
Jess, we're still waiting back from you.
Yes.
Is Unky there too?
Oh my gosh, Unky and Jess are
Unky and Jess.
Where's Lisa Root?
LR.
Oh my gosh.
She answered that quick.
Wow.
Oh man.
Come back, Daddy. Anchor down. Olivia and I are cheering. Thank you.
Thank
Kathy.
you.
Thank you, Kathy.
They just said they're going to be starting us up back momentarily. A semi truck hit a light. Wow, a semi truck.
Tamia Lynn, let's go dress dance in front of the...
You can't say that part.
That's crazy. The semi truck.
Hi, Paul. I hope you're doing well.
Thanks,
Jess,
Jess.
I'm not
Thank you for not ignoring us.
Hi, Paul.
Okay,
from
well,
All
this
right.
is probably going to be us signing out.
Yep.
You're loud from behind
All
your
right.
devices.
We will
gotta
be
go.
seeing you guys later.
Oh, Auntie Ro from San Diego.
Oh, hi, Tita Ro.
Hi, viewers. Hi, everyone. It's Tamia Yeager. Wow! Let's go fucking... Hi, Susie. And Apple. Apple.
It's really loud, Tamia. All right. All right, guys. We'll be seeing you guys later. Please stay tuned. We love you. Thank you for watching. Jess, Haley's going to stand back and wave at you. You have to go back a little further, Haley. All right. Thank you, guys.
Oh my gosh, they were dancing.
Team, we're going to give you 1 minute starting now to get you ready to go. And you're going to straight into the competition. You're going to get 1 minute and I'll tell you the card.
Well, folks, that was obviously about as interesting as you can make it right there. So we had a power outage. At this point, probably about 25 minutes or so. Back in business, though. And the official tally, as Annalise O'Brien did finish out the 10th frame, what was eventually game 4. Big thanks to Sapphire, No Fuente, Kaylin Abagani was around, Avery Dumigan was around, Haley Lindley was around the mic as well. I was asked directly by Sapphire, was the mic on? So she had a plan. All right, so here we go. Championship match. Vandy remains alive. They trail 4 games to 1. Or excuse me, 3 games to 1. I beg your pardon. Don't want to put any bad juju in the air. Game 5 underway. It was a Super Bowl back in 2013. Of course, today is the Super Bowl. There was a power outage when the Ravens were up. Of course, the 49ers almost came back and won that thing. So this left lane has been the tricky of the two, but especially for Vanderbilt. They shot 203 game 1 on the left lane, then 189. And the 189 They were definitely struggling with ball reaction. All right, so Jack State with Annalise O'Brien now in the lineup. O'Brien is number 2. She came in to replace. Nice spare. That's a great spare by Danielle, especially considering the break, right? The layoff. And all the teams, really, who all just went through that, having to sit for about 20 minutes, maybe 25 minutes. And immediately just kind of get back into action. It's crazy. Oh, Vandy needs a break like that. Caitlin Stoll still the number 3 position. And, well, is that a light 8-10? Is that what that is? Wow. Here's the moment. Jumigan. 4th frame, looking for a double. Wow, back-to-back Brooklyns. It's interesting, there's a serious hook spot. The front part of the lane, probably like 20. Hard for me to tell, I'm looking at it from the monitor, but you can see the clear early hook. So it forces you, I think, into thinking about some kind of weird angles, right? Because if you get way in, you leave yourself the danger of washing out because of how steep the angle has to be. I see how Abagani attacks it. That's got a hook. And that's exactly what I was talking about. I mean, gosh. Obviously, not that I was hoping to jinx that, but I was trying to explain what the danger of this lane is because of these weird angles that you feel like you gotta play. Because you gotta get around the front part, the early hook, but then that leaves you almost with this direct line from basically, let's say the laydown points around 5th arrow, maybe a little left of that. And your ball's still got to see the pattern to come through at the end of it. Boy, if Vandy can find a way to win this game, yeah, I don't want to get ahead of myself, but this is the ultimate challenge right now. Be slower with it. Oh, that was a good shot. I think Natalie was just probably a little slower, looks a little softer, right? So you won't have to try to fire it through that spot. It will never see it down lane. Now to Brandolino. The right lane has been good for both teams. Still is good for Jack State. Boy, Natalie missed the single pin. I was writing down some scores. She's had minimal errors. Missed a couple of single pins here late, though. In a game where Danielle makes the 2-7, then you get a couple of breaks in the 3rd and 4th frames, a washout in the 5th, a missed single pin in the 6th. And now 2 will not turn into 3 for Jack State and Emma Yoder. It's up to Henderson to get the party started. Can she get in and just soften up just enough? don't know if Danielle's still in the level bowling ball, which of course gives some urethane-like characteristics, but it is a reactive piece of equipment. It might be that ball that is making the start. A spare from Yoder. Jack State has the lead. Alyssa Ballard is coming in to shoot this spare. So Ballard shoots the spare. Now that to me means if she might potentially go into the ball game. If this one extends, possibly. Obviously, she cannot get a fill shot now, but this one looks like it's going to come down to the 10th frame, so fill shot probably would have been happening anyway. Oh, Bryant comes in, throws 2 strikes in frames 2 and 7. Max score now 237 for Jack State. 212 is the max. It's got to start here with Sapphire. Still a 6-pin. And boy, the left lane looks like it could be the undoing here. Vandy now is going to need some help here from Jacksonville State. The right lane is the better of the two. Jack State's shot 233 and 259 on the right lane. Out of trouble is Stoll. Vandy just came off of the right lane, shooting 223. Just to give you again an idea of how solid the right lane has indeed been. Max score now for Vanderbilt is 201. Sometimes you got to luck into a little ball reaction, especially on a weird lane. Dumigan in a must-strike situation. Find it a little bit. It was close. 4-7-10. And now Avery, of course, in that situation where they almost have to go for it. A couple of miscues in the middle of this game. Unfortunately, the washout there in the 5th, the 1-2-10 from Avagania, and a missed single pin there for Natalie Kent. And that right there will probably do it. That's online. And now just 177 out there. And Jack State, a winner of their last 3 tournaments. And they defeated Vanderbilt in the championship match of the Northeast Classic. They're looking for tournament win number 4, and that's in a row. Still crossing over. Boy, I'd love to have another game on this lane. And I'm only saying that just from the practice element. Like, that's the one where you spend so much time trying to figure it out. Brandolino. This leaves a 7-pin. This one is mathematically in the books. Well, unfortunately, the power outage. You thought maybe this is exactly what Vandy needed, a little bit of a break after their first win. It started well, but the left lane and the hooking fronts very difficult to deal with. Vandy shoots 167. They will finish second this week. It will be the third second place finish. For Vandy, they got 2/3 on the season and a 1 5th-place finish. Meanwhile, Jacksonville State, the #1 team in the nation for a reason, they continue to show why. They have won their 4th consecutive regular season tournament. And Vandy, just cannot figure out the conundrum. That is Jacksonville State. Both of these teams will see one another again at the Big Red Invitational, and then again at the Vanderbilt host event, the Columbia 300 Music City Classic. I know many of you, of course, will begin to head out. But before you go, just want to thank you for your viewership this weekend. Honor and a privilege to be the voice of the Doors. This is a fantastic women's bowling program. And I really appreciate the opportunity to not only be their voice not once, but twice here this season. The next time I would possibly see Vandy would be at an NCAA regional. Unfortunately, my schedule will not allow me to be at their host tournament, the Music City Classic. Vandy has gone to the NCAA Lansing Regional for the last 2 years, and that's kind of been my primary regional, so I could see Vandy again. Of course, if I do see them, I would not be the voice exclusively for them that weekend. That will be on a different network. For those who might stick around, I'm going to hang out for a minute. Of course, get a couple of words from Coach, and then see how he wants to play it. Last time we stayed live, and we got a little bit of bonus coverage, but we got the all-tournament team selections and such. But I'll talk to Coach. We'll probably step aside after that. But Vanderbilt went 7 games and a win against Sacred Heart this morning. 7 wins and a win against Sam Houston State. And unfortunately, Vandy falls in 5 games. To Jacksonville State. I thought Vanderbilt played about as well as you can play. All things considered, especially considering the start on Friday, honestly, Friday, if matches 4 and 5 didn't happen on Friday, again, if matches 4 and 5 didn't happen on Friday, there's a very good chance this team is actually not even here participating in this title match. So I'm going to give them a ton of credit because they completely turned around their fortunes after the first 3 matches on Friday. Really the first 2, they were much better against Jack State. Ultimately did lose that match on Friday. But that just kind of snowballed into 2 really good performances to close out on Friday, and then they were amazing. They were the best team in the building yesterday, and they carried that over into today. The spare shooting overall was fantastic the last 2 days. This is a team that's on the up and up. We know that. They're the #2 ranked team in the country. They've earned that, but Jacksonville State has also earned the right to be the #1 ranked team, and they continue to show why. So we look forward to seeing these 2 teams again. Look forward to talking to Coach here in a moment. I know many of you who were listening to the post game in the other day. We'll try to make sure we hold the the microphone in a little bit of a better spot. Coach Josie kind of doing the all three coaches, actually. Coach Williamson speaking at the moment, Coach Allen, and Coach Barnes. There are a few matches still ongoing, both to our left and right. There'll be an awards presentation, of course, to follow. Again, next event for Vanderbilt will be the Big Red Invitational. That is coming up in 2 weeks. Vandy will have an off weekend coming up next week. Happy Valentine's Day to all next week. And then they'll be back on the road for the Big Red Invitational. They're headed to Lincoln, Nebraska. That is the host tournament, again, of Nebraska. And it should be a fun event. Make sure you stay locked in to the Vanderbilt Athletics YouTube channel and the Vanderbilt Women's Bowling Facebook page. Maryville and Sam Houston State bowling one another for third. All right, so we'll try to speak with Coach. All right, folks, I'm talking with Associate Head Coach Josie Barnes, and obviously, Joseph, if you would have basically fast forward from the first two matches on Friday and said that you would make the title match today, that would not have been possible based on what we saw then. Obviously, the turnaround was great. You roll that over into Saturday, and then two really great matches. You go 7, and obviously you know where you're going to get against Jacksonville State, and you fall short a little bit today. Curious just the overall performance of the team for the weekend, and I'll get into the title match in a second.
Yeah, I mean, you said it. Had you asked me after the first 2 or 3 rounds on Friday, this is where we'd be. Of course, I have faith in these girls, but that was a big mountain to climb, right? And so, I think they handled adversity really well all weekend. There have been some pretty consistent messages in practice the last month or so. And, if you look at this title match and you just look at the 4-1 score, you'd be like, okay, that seems pretty consistent with what it's been, the last couple of events. But I will say that the things that we're asking of them, they are building on, and they're doing the right things, and they're learning the lessons. It just hasn't fallen into place yet in that championship match.
It's interesting because, I always have to remind myself that this actually really is a young team, right? It's a lot of freshmen, obviously some sophomores, a couple juniors, and 2 seniors. But because they're all so good, you kind of don't think about, to some degree, the inexperience for some of the players in these moments. What was happening on that left lane, man? Lane 19 seemed to be so troublesome.
Yeah, that left lane, there was definitely a hook spot in the middle of it. So you kept trying to move your feet left of it, but if you got it right in front of that hook spot, it was never going to hook back, which I think you saw Kate do in frame 5, right? She did everything I could have asked her to do, and it was just funky. And I felt like the left lanes were harder all week, so anytime you're the lower seed and there's a distinguishable difference between the left and right lane, you feel like you're going to have to steal one somewhere. And so, they were able to do that against us early, so it ended the match early, but it's a lesson we have to learn. That's another one of them in the set of lessons. That's why those first 3 matches are so important on Friday, so that you can be the highest seed that you can be. So when it comes down to it and one lane's better than the other, you get to control that. And we weren't in a position to do that this time.
Where you got 1 weekend off and then back at it in 2 weeks. What's the message moving forward? 3rd runner-up finish. You got 2 thirds and a 5th. Not that you need to win. There's no prerequisite to win a tournament, and it's going to decide what happens in the postseason. But I imagine you'd love to be feeling good and certainly better as you continue to push toward the postseason.
Yeah, I mean, in terms of postseason, we're sitting really nice, right? Win-loss, RPI, those types of things. But you don't, in my opinion, you don't want to be your first win of the season to be the big one, right? You want to experience success in that way, and I think we've experienced a lot of different types of successes this year, but this one has obviously escaped us. So I do think it's important that we put ourselves in the best position to win next week. But in terms of in practice and what those messages are, it's just continuing to build on those blocks. I look at Sapphire, who I think has had a fantastic sophomore season. One of her Achilles' heels has been her spare shooting, and I think she was really good at that this weekend. And so to me, that's a really bright star for the weekend, because when she can control that girl's going to be unstoppable. I think Avery having such a phenomenal weekend and being able to be in that 5 spot for a little bit and really hold it down is important, because Kate, I think, is doing a wonderful job there, but you want her to feel like if it's not her day, that there is someone that can fill in and step up in those big moments. And so, I think, like I said, we are learning all of the lessons. They just haven't all fallen into the pieces of the puzzle the right way yet. And so it's going to happen. I think, if you look across those 3 second places or 4, well, whatever it is, we've had different people bowling every time and having success. And so, I look at Natalie this week leading off.
Great.
Holy moly, she was amazing.
Yeah.
She had that killer instinct. I think there are a couple shots that she'd like back that last match.
Right,
but I told her yesterday, Natalie from 2 years ago to Natalie to now are completely different people, and she's worked really hard. So it is going to come together, and that will continue to be my message to them: is you have to believe that it's going to come together before it comes together. And so we will continue to talk about that. We're still going to have to do all the hard things, but they're more than capable.
Well, I'm happy you made it. I'm happy you are feeling better. Great performance this weekend, and good luck at the Big Red Invitation.
Thanks, Emil.
Coach Josie Barnes, Associate Head Coach. Appreciate her candor. And with that said, that is going to do it. Let me get the final signal from Coach John.
I don't know if they want to keep it on because of Avery getting her.
That's what I was thinking.
I think so. I think we'll stay on.
All right, we're staying on. Okay. So for the Dumigan family and the Nofuente families, first and fifth respectively, Avery first, tied for first, Sapphire was fifth. They will be on the all-tournament team. They will be presented with those awards, and we will stay live to capture those moments and also probably to repost those moments at a later date on the Vanderbilt Athletics YouTube channel. So with that said, I'll take a break, but we're not going away, and I'll come back and walk us through the awards presentation.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
We would have had a few more games, but that pair was rough. Well, and I told him, right at the end, I'm like, the thing that you guys are going to have to wrap your heads around, and I think this has been part of the problem in the championship matches, is if you're going to be in that championship match, you're going to have to.
So many.
Oh, totally.
So many.
About my team?
No. I mean, a little, but no. But some past players who I thought were, but yeah. So, yeah, that's all. In terms of what?
7:45. We got time. We're gonna go to Portillo's after this.
I am.
Yeah, come with us.
Yeah, that's amazing. Yes, I am. I'm picking my
Yeah,
kids.
because we usually take this flight and then go do some sort of culture something. Like we went down to the Sears Tower last year, whatever it's called now, the Willis Tower. But we decided this week, because I don't know how much you pay attention, but ICE has been in the city, and like half of our team isn't white anymore. So we're like, we would rather not. And then like with Izzy, like yes, she is white, but she says 3 words. You know, we're like game planning, like if a car gets pulled over, like what do we do?
Stay cocky.
And like let's just not like. So it's a bummer, but. It's only 2 or 3.
And also, way better than we were last year.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I think I said maybe after beating. No, after you won the first match. I was like, already
Yeah.
they're finished from last year.
Yeah. I think that Sam Houston match was important.
You won 2 game 7s or 2 7-game matches in 2 different ways.
Well, I thought since Avery and Sapphire are getting awards, we should leave it on. But
So to win those matches is two different ways.
Yes. Yeah.
Crucial for development.
Well, and against teams like we tried to. Both Sam Houston and Flicker are bowling to keep their seasons going. I think they're good teams. They're hard to win matches. So it's like those are postseason matches, essentially postseason matches, right? They're going to.
Second harder, coming off the win last week.
Different track. Like he did racing.
Every year, Becky's like, I'm like,
They got about three players.
every year, they should 11 home against us. I'm like, you're wrong.
I take him to practice. He's out there for 3 hours straight. I'm like, you gotta
Like, I don't even listen to it.
Is there anything I can help you out with? Like cleaning up wise? Probably help the man.
I need to find my.
Taking bowling balls to the car.
Jackson and Chevys. Oh, they do? Okay, it's your RBI.
Line, we'll see you, pal. Be safe. See ya. Yeah. Izzy, be safe, get home.
Hey, just keep out of place for slot machines.
Good to see you. I'll leave it home to you. Good to see you.
Great bowling.
Oh yeah, thanks. Bye.
Didn't work.
The first game it worked, and I was told to stay back there. She said, "You have to walk back in the corner." It worked. You got like nobody put baby in the corner.
I want my clothes back.
I need to mute this for now.
A couple of people leave with flights and everything, so we'll get through this quickly. Averaging 219.6 from Arkansas State University, Maggie Toma. Averaging 220.4 from Vanderbilt University, Sapphire Nabueta. Averaging 228.4 from Sam Houston State University, Brianna Chewin. Sam Houston has a couple of flights, so they only grab their award. Averaging 225.6 from Jacksonville State University, Gianna Brandolino. And I think they are also under. And the first time I've ever had this happen in a tournament, ever, running NCAA, we had a tie for MVP. Both ladies averaging 233 from Arkansas State University, Caitlin Rosat. From Vanderbilt University, Avery Domenican. I can't say that. Now between the two ladies, Caitlin had the highest game of 258. It was pretty neck and neck this year. Congratulations, ladies.
Yeah, yeah. I gotta get that for her mother. Crap.
Yay. And now for the team trophies. Finishing in third place from St. Louis, Missouri, Maryville. Midway. I will see you there. It was a great tournament. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for who's left. And I will see you here back next year around the same time. That concludes 2026 Storm Flyer Classic. Have a great trip home.
That will officially do it, ladies and gentlemen. Congratulations again to Vanderbilt, runner-up. Congrats to Avery Dumigan, tied for the MVP lead, and Sapphire No Fuente also on the all-tournament team. With that officially said, we will bid you adieu from Strike and Spare 2 in Lockport. Next time you will hear from the Doors and see them will be the Big Red Invitational in 2 weeks in Lincoln, Nebraska. Thank you to Coach Williamson, Coach Barnes, Coach Izzy. Thank you to Renee. Brittany LaGeorge was here, and our trainer Skylar for the week. We say so long for now. My name is Emil Williams Jr. Congratulations again, Vandy, second here at the Storm Flyer Classic. You guys be safe, be well. This has been a presentation of Vanderbilt Women's Bowling on the Vanderbilt Athletics YouTube channel and the Vanderbilt Women's Bowling Facebook page. Good night, folks. Enjoy the Super Bowl.